So hi guys, my name is Izzy. I'm a sporadic YouTuber and I'm here to do my Grinchathon TBR. I like choked on the word. If you don't know what Grinchathon is, it's a readathon that I created because I hate the holidays. But it's for everybody, even people who don't hate the holidays. But yeah, I'll link everything down below if you want more info and you want to join in and all the things. Anyway, so the first challenge is quick. For that, I'm going to read Something Happened in Our Town, a child's story about racial injustice. So this is a children's book. It'll be quick and easy and I'm excited to read it. And for Rainbow, I'm going to read Genderqueer. This is a graphic memoir. This is a book that is constantly challenged in the US because if you didn't know, the #1 category of books that are constantly like banned and challenged, at least in the US, is queer books. In case you were wondering, that is the #1 category. It's queer books. So I was gonna say fun fact, but it's not a fun fact, is it? But anyway, I'm gonna read these books. For art, I'm gonna catch up on some manga. I have number 5 of number 6. I have number 6, volume 5 to read, and I also have Vampire Knight volume 8 to read. I also have Attack on Titan, but I can't find like the next book that I'm supposed to read. Maybe I don't own it. I thought I did, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm just gonna continue with these ones. For old and new, I'm gonna do I'm gonna get ambitious here. This is where we start to get really ambitious. So I'm gonna read the oldest and the newest books that I've downloaded on my Kindle. I'm not sure what they are off the top of my head, but I'm gonna do that because I know that I'll be reading Kindle books during the readathon because I'm always reading at least one Kindle book because it's just easier at night. I don't know what my cat is doing. She's like batting at the wall. And then I'm also going to read the oldest book on my TBR, which is Goose. This has been on my TBR for at least a decade. At least. I read the first book. This is a sequel. I read the first book in like, I want to say high school, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, this is the oldest book on my TBR for sure. And the newest book on my TBR, one of them, this came in the most recent Rainbow crate. Sorry for anyone who didn't get it yet. Spoilers. Sorry. And this is Guides for Dating Vampires, How to Bite Your Neighbor. And it is I just need to show you this for a minute. Look at how pretty this book is. Like it's got gilded edges. It's sprayed edges. It's got art. Yeah, I mean this book is stunning. And of course it comes with a signed book plate. And Rainbow Crate has been doing this new thing where sorry, Ari bumped against you. Stop, baby. Rainbow Crate is doing this new thing where they put an indie book in with their book box, so you end up getting 2 books. And yeah, this was like their indie book, and I'm really excited to read it. It looks so good. So for favorite, Shannon and Kay Kelly and I are all rewatching. Well, Kay Kelly, I think it's the first time watching. I think Shannon has already watched. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. So it's a rewatch for some of us, first watch for others, of the Series of Unfortunate Events Netflix show because we recently reread all the books and Kay Kelly read them for the first time together, and now we're watching the show. And yeah, so we're going to talk about it at the beginning of the month in January, the beginning of January. So to prepare for that, I am going to listen to the audiobook while physically reading this because it has a lot of really cool things. I don't want to page through in case I give spoilers for anyone, but this is just an utterly unreliable account of Netflix Series of Unfortunate Events. This is all about the TV show, and I'm really excited to read this because I think it'll give us some extra things to talk about on the live chat, and also it's a favorite because Series of Unfortunate Events is my favorite series of all time. Okay, so for random pick, I'm gonna do 3 different methods. So this is where we're again gonna get really ambitious. I'm gonna pick a prompt out of my jar. What did I get? Blue. I'm also going to draw a card as well. So This deck, I recently got this tarot deck, and it is the, I like the sound that it makes, but it is inspired by the Night Circus. Yeah, and when I saw it, I'm like, I want that deck. I like the noise it makes too. It's really... Anyway, we're gonna pull a card. 10 of Pentacles, but it's got a castle on it as well. Okay, I'm also going to pick an Owl Crate spoiler card. These are all my Owl Crate spoiler cards. Yes, I saved them. I'm fucking weird. I don't know. Leave me alone. But I'm gonna pick one of these cards and read whatever book it tells me to read, because I'm really behind on reading Owl Crate books. I have like a disgusting overabundance of them. So I actually pulled 2 out, but I pulled out this one, Legends and Lore. Are you kidding me? So the book for this one was Legendborn. I've already started Legendborn. So yes, I'm gonna finish Legendborn. I'm like a little over maybe a quarter of the way through. I started listening to the audiobook, but then I had to return it, and I started reading this in school when I was in during the school semester, and that's always a mistake, because then I put things down because I get overwhelmed with schoolwork and then I don't get to finish. So I'm excited to finish this. Yes. Okay, so for the, what was it, the 10 of Pentacles, I was gonna go off of like what it was actually meant, but it does have a castle on it, so I picked Howl's Moving Castle because I haven't read this yet. I haven't read this yet, and I've heard really good things about this. I just haven't read it yet. And for blue, this one might change, but I don't think so, because I want to listen to the audiobook, so I think I can fit this one in. Easy peasy. I am going to try to read, sorry, my hair is all stuck on it. I'm going to try to read The Office BFFs. This is by Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsley. These are 2 of the ladies from The Office, and I love their podcast so much. It is one of my favorite things. And I pre-ordered this, and I'm really excited to read it. But I also kind of want to listen to the audiobook, because I know they narrate their own audiobook. And so I think I'm going to listen to the audiobook. But I'm still going to page through here, because there are so many good photos and things in here that I'm really excited about. So yeah, and it's blue. It's baby blue. But it counts. Okay, the last couple challenges. So the next challenge is a book you're excited for. I'm going to pick something I'm already reading because I'm excited to finish it, because I have one more book after this. And I have a freaking euro in here. I have a $5, yeah. I have a €5 in here holding my page. This is The Silvered Serpents. I am that far. So I'm almost I'm almost, if not just as far as I am in Legendborn as I am in this, because I started this before the school semester started, and then I got busy, and see? So this is the sequel to Gilded Wolves by Roshni Chatsky. I absolutely adore her writing style so fucking much. She's one of my favorite writers. She has a beautiful way with words. If you don't follow her, you should definitely follow her on Instagram and read her Insta stories. I've never read more like eloquently put Insta stories in my life. They are just brilliant and beautiful, and I love her. And I'm excited to finish this book so much. So I'm picking this one. I'm going to combine 2 categories. I'm going to combine green and black and orange, which was the prompt that I drew out of the bin. I am going to I'm going to listen to the audiobook for these. I try to listen to at least one of these for Grinchathon every year. I really just need to finish the series. But it is How to Train Your Dragon book 10. Sorry, my nose is running because my allergies have been nothing but crazy since I started switching bedrooms. If you don't know, I had to switch bedrooms because my neighbors are assholes. And I couldn't sleep in that room because they were just blaring music like all through the night and gaming all through the night, and it was just obnoxious. So I had to switch rooms, and it kicked up so much dust. Like, there is so much dust on these bookshelves too, and now I'm sleeping in here, and anyway. It's a whole thing. Anyway, That's not relevant. But my nose is running. I'm not sick. I'm just dealing with so much allergies. It's stupid. But anyway, this is book 10 of How to Train Your Dragon. These are narrated by David Tennant. Even if they weren't narrated by him, they're really cool to read. To physically read. I've never physically read them. I always listen to the audiobook, but they have really cool drawings in them and like really cool things on the pages, and it's just a really fun read. And it's middle grades. I'll get through it. My TBR looks extremely ambitious, but I do have a new job where I like have a better work-life balance, so I should be able to get through my whole TBR. And school's over, so. But anyway, that is my Grinchathon TBR. I'm not going to hold it all up because it might break my arms. I'm excited. I'm excited. I love you guys so much. I will see you during the readathon. I'll see you. Goodbye. I love you. I love you.